So just 2 weeks to the election day, and new polls show Vice President Kamala Harris losing ground with crucial blocks in her party. They have always counted on the Latino voters, but they're now voting for Donald Trump by double digits. The same poll showing her support among black voters hitting a record low with just 72% of them backing her. To put it in perspective, that's down 92%. That's down from 92% from black voters' support of the Democratic candidate back in 2016. Fox News contributor and former Democrat Leo Terrell joins us now. So I found this poll just fascinating, Leo. When you look at the support for Hillary Clinton, it was 92% of black support. When you look for Joe Biden, it was 90%. You got Kamala Harris at 78%. The question is why?
Oh, it's very simple. Thanks for having me, Lawrence.
You got it.
It's not in their best interest. It's not in the interest of blacks and Hispanics to vote for Kamala Harris. She hurts them economically. They have seen nothing in progress over the last 4 years. And I want to be very clear. The whole notion of the race card that Trump is racist is dead. It no longer works. And if he is a racist, why are Hispanics and blacks drifting towards him? Because of situations like the barbershop yesterday, where you were with him at the barbershop, and blacks and Hispanics resonate with him, and he resonates with them. And I'll sit here and tell you, I left the Democrats in 2020, voted for Trump, and I voted for him already. That is what's happening, a shift. Economically, is in blacks and Latinos' interest to vote for Donald J. Trump.
Well, it's strange, too, because she's not speaking to that issue. Even with her plan for black males, she doesn't address the reason why black folks are turning to Donald Trump, especially the black males. But I want to get to this because I find it very interesting that Democrats in these tough races are now crediting Donald Trump, trying to link themselves to it. Here's a montage. Watch.
Casey bucked Biden to protect fracking, and he sided with Trump to end NAFTA and put tariffs on China to stop them from cheating.
Tammy Baldwin got President Trump to sign her Made in America bill.
And then she got President Biden to make it permanent.
That's why I wrote a law signed by President Trump forcing drug companies to show their actual prices.
This is wild to me. I don't see Republicans trying to link themselves to Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
Lawrence, I thought Donald Trump was a threat to democracy. I thought he was a danger to this country. And Bob Casey voted to impeach him twice. What you saw here was an admission from Democrats that Trump policies work for America, and they're running away from Kamala Harris. They're running away from Joe Biden. They're running away from the Democrat policy. This is an outright admission that Donald Trump has a policy that will make all Americans great, regardless of skin color or ethnicity.
Yeah, people keep asking me, do you believe the polls that Donald Trump is taking advantage? And I say, I don't have to look at the polls. I'm looking at the Democrats change their messaging. That tells me everything I need to know. Leo, thanks so much for joining the program this morning.
Thank you, Lawrence. Thanks for having me.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.